again to the Podcast in the Closet Hours show. For short, it's Pitch. Welcome to episode 3. We are back with more of a glimpse into our contained, chaotic world. I'm Scott, the Unsound Gorehound. Sitting right across from me is my queen on a purple beanbag chair. The glitter gasm, not goddess, gasm, you corrected me last time. Herself, Steph, and go ahead.
Special guest star.
Kurstin, Stephanie's youngest and brighter sister.
Youngest and brightest. And only sister.
Well, I thought it would be appropriate for this week.
Oh my god, that is so cheesy. She doesn't have her headphones.
That's our theme song for the week.
She didn't hear it.
Oh, unfortunately, everybody else did.
This is the sister theme.
Uh-huh.
Duh.
Do I need to play it again?
No, don't. You don't.
I will.
You don't.
Okay.
You really don't.
Alright, we're going to kick off the episode this week with Pitch a Fit. It's our opportunity to hear us get our mundane and sometimes insane week off our chest and out of our minds. This week is pretty crazy, and I think we could definitely, each one of us, pitch a fit. I'm sure Kurstin has something to pitch a fit about too, so.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I'm going to let you go ahead and start. What kinds of things were highlights and definitely lowlights of your week this week?
Actually, what I was about to say is that it seems like a lot of it's dissipated since the car problems have kind of gone away. So far, we're getting better news on your health. I mean, you know.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, so far. We still got some
definitely.
shit to go through. And well, I mean, I don't even know. We don't know. We won't know until we go to that, test on Monday.
This is true.
Yeah.
By the way, we're recording about 11 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Because we have no lives.
That's right.
This is coming from a 17-year-old, so, of course, this is totally lame. Her sitting in, her sister's closet and her brother-in-law's closet, just...
What else would I be doing? Watching Glee.
Watching Glee.
More than likely, yeah. They have yet to mention the fact that they're sitting with green masks.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Well, beauty, hey.
Yeah, and also they had to kill time because I had a major struggle with the equipment setup this week, and that'll definitely be part of my pitch to fit. So
struggle is real.
Not to step on your toes, but go ahead. What else do you have to say about your week? There's nothing bad you have to say. Nothing.
Oh yeah, no. There's something bad I could think of. So, in Texas, we freak out about weather. Just kind of how it happens.
Especially Stephanie.
No, especially tornadoes. Remember when we got caught up in that tornado?
And Hazel, when we were in the car.
That one, and there was also another one in Euless, remember?
Oh,
or were you too little?
No, we were all in the hallway.
You got caught in a tornado in a car? This sounds like a scene out of Kurstin.
We were in Hazel, me, Dad, Mom, and my brother and her. We were all in the car. I was really young, though.
Yeah, you were
real
little.
I remember it because I was scared.
Yeah. I mean, so we had this tornado weather, and it was freaking me out, and then I pretty much got into a fight with my vacuum cleaner. And that was my week. Like,
I'm sorry. For a second thought there, I thought you meant during this tornado when you were a kid, you were fighting with your vacuum cleaner. I'm like, what?
It's possible that happened.
But currently, as an adult, you were fighting with your vacuum cleaner while being fearful of a tornado.
Yeah. I was really scared.
It really sucks.
I was at work while people decided just to come in and order food during this tornado.
Yeah, no, she's like, yeah, no, pay no mind that your lives could be at stake. Go ahead, keep ordering food.
Yeah, and people would come into the drive-thru.
Yeah, we won't reveal where she works, but Kurstin has just started a new job in the fast food industry, and she's totally thrilled about it.
Yeah.
How long you been there now?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. First job.
Woohoo! Hashtag fast food friendly fun.
No.
Hashtag first job.
Yeah.
Hashtag kill me. So what do you like about your job and what do you not like about your job?
Pitch a fit about it.
Yeah, I'm going to hand the torch to you. Pitch a fit.
I like the fact that I get money.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
That's
what
always
jobs
nice.
generally do.
I don't like the fact that people I work with want to sit around and talk and yell at me about not cleaning, supposedly, when I'm cleaning, and they're doing absolutely nothing.
That sounds like a miserable person.
Yeah. Well, and the person you told me about sounds like a complete double douchebag, so.
A double douchebag?
I want to McDouble douchebag.
Yeah.
Do we have to edit that out?
Is that his name, McDouble douchebag?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
McDouble douchebag?
Yeah, we have to edit that out.
With a side order of fucking fries? We don't have to edit that out.
Yeah,
That's
we do.
fantastic. I like that. Nobody knows what we're talking about with
Come on.
industry.
I
Yeah.
said fast food, and his name's McDouble douchebag.
Yeah, everyone obviously thinks we're talking about.
Yeah, she's really good on roller skates.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
No, she can't even walk without fucking trimming. Are you kidding me?
I don't think any one of us can.
No. But she's like, I don't know. Seen her grow up. Seen her since she was born, you know. Itty bitty tiny little thing. She's always been an asshole and she's always been clumsy. Boom.
Well then, that's a way to put it.
This is why I thought it was a great idea to bring her on, because I knew this was going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, go ahead. Keep pitching your fit or pass the torch on or whatever the hell you're doing.
The fact that people will decide to speak in a different language while I'm white and I can't understand what you're saying to me. I don't know what you're trying to order, you know, if you're coming around through your break and
Well,
you're
it's
trying to
one-
order to me and you're speaking Spanish. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's one thing to speak Spanish, but then to be frustrated too is not fair. They can't expect you to
Oh, yeah.
automatically know.
And the fact that I'm supposed to get off at 8 and I pulled out my phone a minute before I'm supposed to get off to check what time it is, they want to yell at me for being on my phone when they're all texting and on Facebook.
And let me also say this. They do it in military time. And I tried to explain to her military time, but I have a feeling it's probably like me in Roman numerals. Not gonna fucking happen. Just
No.
yeah. I mean, I tried to explain it to her, but you know. Anyways, it's just not gonna happen. Roman numerals, probably the same thing with her in military time. But I mean, that's why she didn't know what time it was, because it was military time, and she's like, "Fuck this. What time is it?"
Yeah, if we ever have soldiers listening to this, they'll be laughing right now. Like, come on, really?
Well, this is how I always remember it. Take the second number and subtract 2.
Okay.
So 1,600 hours. 6, 5, 4. It's 4 o'clock.
All right.
So,
Well,
and it's that way with any number. And you know,
You
when
should
you're in your
come up-
20s, you're getting closer to it being nighttime.
yeah, you should come up with a method to remember Roman numerals that way.
No, I've tried. I really don't. I suck at it.
Do you suck at Roman numerals too?
No.
Oh, that's
All right.
good.
Well, together then we're unstoppable.
I just,
Watch
I,
out.
What?
I wanted to take a minute before I started my pitch a fit.
Well, hold on. Now, before you go into your pitch a fit, there's something that she didn't mention. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an overcast. In fact, it's a really big highlight. And I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, this is something you would scream from the top of the mountain.
I mean, like, yeah, when I was like, surely she's going to talk about that before she's like, okay, Scott, your turn.
Well, I have the opportunity to graduate in 7 months, and I have a free scholarship to TCC, and I'm only a sophomore.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Woo!
Ow, that's gonna hurt someone's ears.
Sorry, I'm just, like, big sister cheerleading over here, you know.
Yeah,
And that actually puts me 2 years ahead because I'm supposed to be a senior right now.
Yeah, and she's actually considering not doing this.
I think I'm considering doing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's news to me.
No, there you go. There's.
What the fuck? See, there's your what the fuck news.
I think that's fantastic. I mean, go, man. Like,
Yeah.
free ride, man.
Yeah, it's
Don't
right
miss the
here,
chance.
so
Yeah, you're not going to have to live in a dorm. You can stay home if you want
Yeah.
to. I mean, it's college is 15 minutes away from Euless, you know, so it's in Hearst, TCC, Tarrant County Community College. So
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a
That's
great
great.
opportunity. You should definitely jump on that for sure.
yeah.
Gonna talk to my counselor on Monday.
Fantastic. Hopefully we can report some news that she is going through with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll have you back on.
If not, we'll string her up from this closet under Freddy. By the way, we have a Freddy Krueger hovering over our heads. I don't think we mentioned that last week.
And a disco ball thing.
Yeah.
Chinese lanterns and chainsaws.
And
I've actually
clothes.
managed to get
Lots of clothes.
Yeah.
I've
and a
actually managed
unicorn.
to capture a lot of this in our logo, hopefully. So that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pitch my fit. I think I'm going to start with the fact that I just spent several hours trying to set this damn thing up.
I'd pitch a fit about that too.
I was going to sing the praises of Voice Meter, and I still am because it doesn't seem to be a bad piece of software. I just don't know how to use it properly just yet. But in case you haven't noticed, the sound quality is very different because we're actually recording with two mics now.
Oh yeah.
We didn't change our mixer; it's the same mixer. I'm using a virtual console to play through two mics, and we're both able to have headsets. Actually, Kurstin and Steph is sharing a headset right now and a mic. But if I bought the pro version of this is donation software, which means the creator allows you to pay if you can afford, which is awesome. I think that's cool. I probably will donate for it, even if it's just a couple bucks. But if I get the pro version, we can actually have several more mics. I think you can have up to 5.
Really?
Yeah, and headsets and stuff. So it's a cool piece
Okay,
of software.
I doubt we're gonna be able to fit 5 fucking people in here. We could barely fit 2 fat people and 1 skinny person.
Hey,
so.
we're gonna throw a big party in here one day.
You are.
We're gonna have a podcast where we.
I swear to God, if I come in here and find you and the cats, Saturday Night Fever type dancing, getting down with y'all that stuff.
Fit 4 people in here.
I won't let you catch me.
One right there by Scott.
Yeah.
I guess so.
But I think we should have an episode where we try to see how many people we can fit in our closet.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
We're just gonna knock on the neighbors' doors and be like, "We need you to come stand in our closet for our podcast."
Yeah, you want to talk about me being creepy? Fuck you. That's creepy.
That's not creepy.
That's creepy.
That's creepy if you wear
What
that
would
mask
you do if your
have
neighbor
right
was
now.
like, "Hey, you come stand in my closet"? What would you say?
Be like, what is it for?
No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, "Shh, shut the door,"
What
like
would you
right in the
say?
face.
What would you say?
I would laugh and be like, "No, close the door." I would not. You ain't gonna find me fucking with that. Nope.
I'd be like,
No, baby,
what?
no.
But anyway, so yeah, it took me a while to get that software set up. So getting back on track of what we were talking about because we like to go off on tangents. And this is how
why it's always.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is why it's always over an hour.
Yeah, and we're at a dilemma because we don't really want to call it Podcast in a Closet Hours. Sounds a little odd, but we're gonna have to.
But we're a little odd, so I don't.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just not putting a Z on it, just so you know. It's not a Z, it's an S.
Yes.
So now that I've pitched that bit, I almost said bitch to fit, which I guess it kind of is. Now that I've pitched a fit about that, I'll move on to another thing that's really annoying. This Monday I have to pay $170 towards my medical bills. It was only supposed to be $60 because I was supposed to have met my deductible by now.
But of course they find another way to fuck you over.
Yeah, so,
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
just spending more and more money. I spent like $1,000 in the last 2 weeks on medical stuff. Yeah, I still don't know what's going on, so that's kind of sucky.
It was pretty much all of our wedding money too.
Yeah, what we had
sucks
saved
about it.
up, unfortunately, was.
That's all right.
And then I have one more thing I want to pitch a fit about. Actually, should I talk about what I'm going to be spending that money on, or I talked about it kind of last week?
Yeah, I think you should.
Okay, I actually have the term, what it's called.
Oh, so you didn't have it that last time, so.
What?
The term. The procedure with the name.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cystoscopy.
Cystoscopy.
Cystoscopy? Yeah. It's the use of a cystoscope, to examine the bladder. This is done either to look at the bladder for abnormalities or to help with surgery being performed on the inside of the urinary tract.
That's going to be good.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, what do they have to do to you?
we already talked about this. Why are you making me relive it?
Oh, I didn't realize we talked about it.
Last episode, yeah.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Kurstin's here, so.
Oh, well, they shove a tube up my penis. Yeah.
I have someone
A
praying for
camera.
your penis.
The camera. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Y'all, hashtag prayers for Scott's penis.
Pray for the penis.
Hashtag pray for the penis.
Hallelujah.
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 And there's one other thing that I want to pitch a fit about. And it's directed at you, actually.
Me?
Yeah, Kurstin would agree with me, actually. She witnessed this today.
What?
Oh,
You
yes.
have got to stop biting the cats. What is your problem?
I'm not that bad.
And biting your sister is wrong, too.
No.
No, what?
Biting me on the head?
This
Really?
is an
When I bite people, it's because I love them.
You
Okay?
don't love
She's gonna
bites.
give you rabies if she bites you.
I had my shot
Right
not
now,
too
she
long
looks
ago.
like a zombie.
Your face pisses me off.
Good to know, good to know.
Yeah. You asshole.
What?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What? Oh, for me bringing that up?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you do.
Everyone teases their pets. It's not fucking animal abuse. I love my cats.
Oh, I know. I'm just messing with you.
All I'm going to say is everyone pesters their animals.
Yeah,
Everyone pesters the people that they love.
Yeah, Pete.
I don't think they bite them.
Yeah, Peter, cool.
You
your
bit
jet.
me so many times.
Yeah, Peter, cool. Your jet.
Well, I don't bite my
Cool your jet.
cats.
She's just.
You don't have a
pestering the
cat.
I did have a cat.
Honestly, she's not really hurting the cat. She just pretends to bite them, but still they get annoyed.
Oh my gosh, it's like a nibble. Okay, so not bite, I nibble. It's like when you're nibbling a baby's toes and you're like yum 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 yum.
So
Like,
maybe she's telling us that she eats cats.
And babies.
I like pussy. I eat pussy.
And babies.
I eat pussy and babies. Ew,
And
you're gonna have to edit that out.
And that's
Oh,
the exact kind of clip that's going to be played.
No, fuck that.
I eat pussy and babies. That's going to be the title of this episode.
Mm-mm. Hey, don't touch my fucking toenails. They're wet still.
Oh, what's that?
Oh,
I think that's the church bells. I think that means that it's time for our weekly confession.
I guess so. All right.
Listen to that. I'm throwing some sound effects in there.
He thinks he's so cool. He is, though. So
That's
it's
one of
alright.
the other elements of Voice Meter was a way to add in sound effects now. So we were playing music and various things during the show.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, we're working on having like a theme song and background music for the confessional. And I'm going to play a little bit something that would be similar to what we might have. A little loud.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here today to confess our sins and ask for forgiveness for those that we have wronged.
As she shoves an earbud in her ear.
At least I'm not, but my sister's here. At least I'm not biting her. Could be worse.
Yeah, that's a change.
Could be worse. I'm not biting her. So who's going first with their confession?
You two definitely, because mine actually leads into the what the fuck news, WTF. So
All right.
you guys go ahead and go first.
All right. My confession is real simple. You made me mad one night. I can't remember.
Oh boy.
You'd pissed me off. We'd gotten into some stupid argument. Probably didn't clean up after dinner. You fell asleep and farted on the couch. I don't know. I can't remember.
Fell
what
asleep and farted on the couch. What does that even mean?
That's what you do.
I don't fall asleep and fart together.
Yeah, you do. Doesn't
you
he?
do.
Maybe.
You need to speak up more.
Yeah. Are you scared of the mic?
No.
Say something.
Something.
No. It's supposed to be okay. Someone pitched their confessional out there.
All right. So here's
Oh,
what-
well, I'm sorry. You are. You're pissed off at me because I fell asleep and farted on the couch. Now,
basically. I don't know. I don't remember what
at
the
least
fight
you
was
didn't
about.
slash me in the face with a knife, folks.
Over bathroom stink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It'll happen.
It'll happen.
Please no.
So, you made me mad that night. I can't remember why, what had happened. I crawled in bed with you and purposely farted on your leg.
Really? Intentionally?
Intentionally. I was like, he's an asshole.
This was before you were oiling, right?
Way before I was oiling.
Thank God. I'm glad you didn't oil my knee.
There's my confession. I farted on
I do
you.
have a squeaky knee because I have a bad knee, but I don't need you to oil it.
No.
Yeah.
I farted on you out of anger. And ask me if I regret it.
She liked it.
I liked it. I don't regret it. You deserved it.
The last few weeks you surprised me, but I'm not really surprised by that one. That sounds like you.
You've probably done something like that.
Well, I have a different confessional this week, so.
Maybe we'll find out someday.
So,
Maybe.
do you have a confessional, Kurstin?
Well, I stole my neighbor's bike to go to the store.
Oh.
What?
I didn't want to walk, and my car had no gas.
And it was just sitting there, so you just hopped
It
on
was sitting there, and it was not hooked up to the chain.
Please tell me it was like a little bitty kid's bike.
It was.
Oh.
It was a little boy's bike.
Oh, boy.
And you just hopped on it and went to the store.
Yeah.
Do they ever know?
Nope.
They will now.
How do you know they're going to listen to you?
I wish I had the Cops theme song to play right now.
Oh, God.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Hashtag lazy people problems.
Hashtag stealing my neighbor's bike, bitch.
Well, at least it wasn't a car. That's a good
Well, they also have
yeah.
a four-wheeler that was outside, and I was very tempted to steal that, but I didn't have the key.
Why the... I could totally see you driving around on a four-wheeler trying to get to the damn grocery store.
Yeah.
I could see you doing that.
I would.
I could see you doing that. Oh, God.
So, now that we got y'all's two confessionals out of the way, and since we're on the topic of bad boys and cops and stuff, my confessional starts about 2 years ago, back when I lived in Garland. This is probably a little before you and I met.
Mm-hmm.
I lived a few streets over from a young guy who would eventually be convicted for murdering his own infant. What? And even more, before that happened, I hung out with him. He lived with some of my family. And I was even in the place that the murder happened.
Oh,
what?
no.
Do you believe he really did it?
It's hard. No. My gut tells me no, because he was such a nice guy. He was
The nice ones always break first, though.
My family that he lived with, which they're crazy. It was my aunt and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Thought that maybe his wife did something to the baby, and then, okay, well, let me do this. Moving right into what the fuck news. What the fuck, right?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Sounds surprising.
That's a hell of a confession, yeah.
All right, so
that's a hell of a confession.
You're friends with a murderer.
Well,
yeah, but, right.
Well, moving right into the what the fuck news. I have an article about this from 2 years ago, from where it was committed.
Really?
Yeah, but do you have any questions before I get into that?
I mean,
what did y'all do together?
We just hung out and drank. It was like my aunt threw a party on her porch. I forget what it was.
A porch party?
Yeah.
Porch party, guys.
We're having a porch party, y'all.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Yeah, we just hang out and drink. That was pretty much it.
And drank.
Oh, God.
We drank some beer. It's our redneck voices. Let's hear your Asian real quick at the porch party. Hey, look, there's an Asian over there, guys. Let's go talk to her.
Wait, what do you want from me?
You're supposed to be an Asian. You're at our porch party.
What's an Asian doing at a redneck's porch party?
I don't know.
I didn't agree to do any Asian impressions.
Wah, wah, wah.
No, I want to ask, you've got to give me a motive.
She loved him long time.
She rubbed him wrong time?
There we go.
I rub you wrong time.
So a bunch of redneck guys just walked up to the Asian lady, and she said,
"You have bathroom stink all time.
You have bathroom stink all time.
You have bathroom stink all time.
Day." Anyway,
make me want to move back to Thailand.
All right, so now that we went off on that tangent, I don't even know why I encouraged that.
I don't know why you did either.
You fought it at first, but you gave in.
I did.
Kirsten gave in first. She's like, I am secretly an Asian inside. It must
Secretly.
come out. Secretly? Well,
I mean,
you're
there's
short
a
enough to be an
Chinese
Asian.
kid at my school, and his last name has my last name. So it's
Really?
kind of creepy.
She's Asian.
Huh.
She's really Asian.
That's another
She
good
knows Kung
discussion.
Fu, I bet.
She karate chops me all the time.
Sausage chop.
Stephanie was titty chopping her earlier. With
She
her,
deserves it.
I was trying to, like, have y'all ever seen that video of that woman crushing cans with her tits? I was trying to do that to my sister's face, basically.
Yeah, so she deserves to get karate chopped.
wow.
Yeah, I
in
kind
her
of do.
vagina.
Kind of a dick sometimes.
All
Alright, so I don't really have any questions because I'll ask questions after you read the article
Alright,
about
so
it.
this article is care of Dallas Morning News. Like I said, it was from 2 years ago. Actually, this is the date that it was published. Was February 20th, 2013. And the title of the article, it's written by Jacqueline Floyd. I actually can pronounce her name. Great.
Oh, good. We found one you can pronounce the name of. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
And the title of the article is Does Accused Father Weep for Dead Baby or for Himself? There was actually a video released where he's talking like on the news. This is how the article reads. Tommy James White Jr. must have partied hard last Thursday night. By his own admission, he woke up early Friday with a hangover and a skull-busting headache. The baby was crying. What happened next, said the 20-year-old White, in a series of blubbering self-pity jailhouse interviews this week, was that he held and rocked and bounced his 5-week-old daughter, trying to calm her down. I've never hurt anyone, he sobbed. I was just rocking her, holding her. Babies, of course, don't die from being rocked and held. They do die from being choked, punched, and shaken, or so violently that their brains scramble like eggs inside their fragile skulls.
Oh, my God.
Police think something along those lines happened to Spencer Claire White, who was unconscious and not breathing when other family members came home after leaving her for only half an hour in her father's care. Garland police say White's girlfriend and another relative went to a store about 5 a.m. Friday to buy the baby a pacifier. When they returned, Spencer, who at 5 weeks was about the age at which many babies exhibit their first toothless smile, was still and unresponsive.
Wow.
She died Friday night at Children's Medical Center, Dallas. Perhaps White, now in the Dallas County Jail on a capital murder charge, really was just rocking her, as he demonstrated for the television cameras, miming a person carefully supporting a watermelon. Or maybe he just accidentally squeezed her too tight, as he indicated by mimicking a wide receiver cradling a football to his chest. And then there's the possibility that he couldn't hold his temper for 30 minutes of routine child care and throttled the baby to stop her crying. If that's what happened, White is an inter-temperament monster, but he's a monster with a lot of company. One thing that they don't mention in the news or in the article anywhere is that they found bloody baby clothes under the couch. And
Really?
the baby had other clothes on and stuff. So, like,
That's creepy.
There's
yeah.
something not right about any of that.
My family, this is not my opinion, so just so that that's clear, but my family that was involved thought that maybe the mother, because she was a heavy drinker too, and partied with him and did drugs and stuff, did something to the baby and like said, I gotta go to the store to get a pacifier.
So basically framed him.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because he loved that baby. He really was excited to be a father. He was really gentle. I knew the mother too. She was kind of weird.
So what evidence did they have against him is what I want to know.
Probably because he was the last
admitted
one
to
with
it.
them.
He admitted to it, basically. He's like, I guess I did it, when they came to the home.
He probably feels guilty because he was the last one with her.
Yeah.
Probably.
He probably thinks he did it. He doesn't know for sure because he was out of it, That's a real easy way to frame somebody if that was the case. But I don't know.
Wow, that is crazy.
But he was a nice guy. At least around me, he was. Always helpful with my family. Took care of my aunt. Just a nice guy. He's just always really. I liked having him around.
Wow, and that's rare because,
Yeah.
y'all, Scott really doesn't like people.
So that was like, whoa, that blew my mind. But that's weird. Wow. Yeah.
Scott better like me.
Yeah. I do. Just don't shake any babies.
I feel really bad. Like it's crazy because you were You were pretty much involved directly with this person.
I knew the person, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was around him probably maybe 4 or 5 times.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. You never told me this before, so.
I never mentioned it?
No.
Wow.
So
I
you
gotcha.
win this week, because not only was it your what the fuck knows, scratch, not only was it your what the fuck news, but it was also your confessional.
Yep.
So, wow.
Yeah. So do either of you have news to bring to the table?
I do.
Awesome.
I do. Mine is, like, so not as serious as yours.
Well, that's good. It probably needs to loosen things up now.
Ugh. All right. So, 999 time waster called an ambulance to help a hit and run squirrel.
What?
What?
Say that again.
Well, they don't do 911 apparently.
Who doesn't?
In England. Apparently they dial 999.
Oh, wow.
That's weird.
So 999
That's good
time
to
waster
know.
called an ambulance to help hit and run squirrel.
Oh, my gosh.
East of England, ambulance service received calls for help with an injured squirrel, a dropped hamburger, and painful feet.
What?
A caller dialed 999 and demanded an ambulance because a squirrel had been knocked down.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is downright nutty.
You're so punny.
Oh, very funny. So, two ambulances were scrambled and began dashing to the scene after they were asked to, quote unquote, attend to someone hurt in a hit and run in Epping Forest, Essex. Epping or Epping?
Oh, is it a place?
Epping Forest, Essex.
I don't know.
But the team from
Sorry, guys, if you live there, we don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, sorry, we're in Texas.
Change the name of your country to something that we can pronounce,
Oh,
please.
stop being so offensive. We're in Texas, fuck y'all. But the team...
No.
But the team from East of England Ambulance Service were halted when the operator asked for further information and the caller said someone was a squirrel. The time-wasting call was just one of a series made to the trust this year, which it is highlighting to urge the public use of 999 wisely to support its Right Call campaign. Another came from Reveler in Basildon, Essex, who said, "I've dropped my hamburger and it's bleeding."
Wow. Oh.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah, right. That's it, right.
Yeah.
Woman dialed 999 when pet guinea pig went into labor.
What?
Yeah.
Help! My guinea pig. It's gonna have babies.
I don't think that's how they sound over
I
there.
can't do an English
I don't know how to
accent.
deliver these babies.
There you go.
These baby guinea pigs.
I got to call 911. Oh,
999.
999.
Hi, I'm a redneck officer here to help. What's going on?
Oh my god.
You're not England. Get out of here.
See, I can't do an English
Oh
accent, so
man.
I have to stick with redneck because whatever.
Because you're redneck.
Oh wow. Okay. I forgot this part. A woman in Chelmsford, Essex dialed 999 to report, quote unquote, "I've eaten too much takeaway food." Wow.
Oh, wow.
In Shoeburyness, Essex, another woman called 999 to announce, "I've gone out shopping and locked myself out of my house."
Oh, okay. That could actually happen, so that doesn't seem that might not be fake.
I don't know.
But
In Benfleet, Essex, a man tried to use the 999 number as a free taxi service, saying, quote unquote, "I need to go to the hospital and I don't get paid until tomorrow."
well,
All right.
I don't know. I could see someone actually doing that here.
It's not just Essex, though. In Petersborough, a man rang to say, "My feet hurt after wearing too small shoes."
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Please compile a list of the most ridiculous time-wasting 999 calls. And in Hitchin Hurts, a man told 999 staff, quote unquote, "I have been dieting and feel lethargic."
Okay.
Mhm.
Wow. So, wow, that's just, a waste of time.
Yeah, that's hence the name of the article.
Yeah.
E-East receives on average around 2,500 calls a day and says over the last 2 years there have been 1,248 hoaxes.
Wow.
Frontline crews have attended almost half of the phony calls, believing them to be genuine emergencies. Gary Morgan, regional head of emergency operations centers, pleaded with people to use their common sense because stupid calls could cost lives. Bizarre 999 calls include requests to arrest noisy seagulls, quote unquote, we're an emergency service and our frontline staff are trained to save lives. However, sadly, some of these calls were received and not even medical related, and we will refer hoax calls to the police.
So do they come out? Like, do the officers show up?
Clearly.
And they're like, okay, so you're saying to stop these seagulls from being noisy.
They probably thought something was wrong with the person calling.
Did they actually make it the effort to go out? And
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm gathering from it.
Wow, that is such a waste of time.
Yeah.
And that's also kind of funny.
So, we prioritize all life-threatening calls to get the quickest possible response. However, that response can be affected if our call handlers and frontline staff are dealing with inappropriate 999 calls. We would strongly urge people who think it is funny to make prank calls to stop and think about the potential consequences.
We should prank call somebody.
Right now?
Yeah.
Who are we going to prank call? Wait, hold on. Let's get our ducks together. I ain't doing all this right now.
Come on. Kurstin's got someone on their phone that we can prank call.
Andrea. She was really fun to prank call, trust me.
Who?
Andrea.
She is really fun
I don't
to
want her
prank
on
call.
this podcast.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't either.
It might end up having some kind of diseases or something.
Oh, man. I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's gonna be a whole different podcast. So.
On an episode of People We Hate.
Yeah.
I think she could also be in your bad bucket list, too.
Yeah.
I have some news that I just found out, but it's not really, internet related.
But
My friend that is in prison right now just got charged with burglary, that thing.
he got charged with burglarizing burgers?
Totally. No,
Or did they have cheese on them, at least?
breaking and entering in a house
Oh, okay.
and stealing
Burger stuff.
How could he do that? He's been in prison for a while.
before.
Oh, it's another charge.
So he's going to be in there way longer now.
Yeah. Do you know how much longer he's going to be in there?
I have no idea. I just know that he has court on Wednesday.
Oh, boy.
How old is he and how long did he have to begin with and how long's he been in there? Go ahead and just.
He got these charges when he was 17, which in Texas, that makes you technically an adult.
Yeah.
So he basically got adult charges for these things, which he had a gun on him.
Oh, boy, man.
And he got stopped with the gun. And he has drug charges and all
That's
this other
terrible.
stuff. So he's going to be in there for about 5 to 10 years. But now if he's adding charges, I mean,
Wow.
that's pushing it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a terrible way to transition to an adult.
Bear in mind, I know exactly who she's talking about. And they had been friends since second grade.
Wow, that does suck.
It's, yeah, being the big sister on the other side, it's been hard seeing her deal with it because I know it's not easy. I mean, man, that's not easy to deal with. That's heavy shit right there. I know I wouldn't want to be 17 and dealing with heavy shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been doing this kind of stuff since he was 15 years old. And
Why
I've tried
do you-
to help him,
Why
but
do
he
you
doesn't
think he
listen.
does it?
Attention, his friends that he chooses to be around, and he knows I won't be around them.
Yeah.
That's really
I mean,
unfortunate.
we even had a falling out and everything, and I even told him, because I got told that he had a gun on him, a stolen gun on top of that. I even told him while we weren't friends that he needs to get rid of it because he's going to get caught. And a few days later, he was actually walking down my street, and a cop came and stopped him and read the numbers off the gun and charged him and took him
Wow.
home that night.
Man. That's some real what the fuck news.
That's real what the fuck news right there.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah, that brought us speechless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brought the show to a halt.
Wow. All right, we'll see y'all next week.
All right, tell us a joke. Tell us a joke to make it better.
Me?
Either one of you, I don't care.
Cursed face. Do not let any of our mother's jokes come out of your mouth.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
Oh my God. Thank God for editing tools.
I know.
I got a joke.
What is it?
Have y'all ever had sex while camping?
Oh, God.
It's intense. Get it? Intense? Intense.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you seen Helen Keller's new treehouse?
Nuh-uh.
Nope.
Neither is she.
Ha 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 ha.
But shh. All right, your turn, Scott. Now you gotta tell a joke.
I don't know jokes.
Fucking figure one out.
I don't know jokes.
How do you drown a blonde?
How do you draw on a blonde?
Drowned a blonde.
You throw something at the bottom of a bathtub.
Put a scratch and sniff sticker in the bottom of a pool.
See, I was close.
Yeah, kind of.
So that was your news. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about for the week, or should we just move right into the last minute pitch?
Might as well go direct.
I have a joke.
Oh,
What's the difference between a UFO and a smart blonde?
what?
UFOs have been spotted.
Ha! I haven't heard that one. That one's funny. I like that. I like that.
What do you call I almost said a towel. What do you call a cow with no legs?
What?
Ground beef.
Ha! Ha!
So go into your last minute pitch. What do you got for the pitch this week?
All right. My pitch is real simple. I am going to pitch spending time with your loved ones.
Oh, yeah.
Spending time with your loved ones.
Like in a closet
Yeah.
with the disco light.
Any way you can get it in. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if you spend money doing it. It doesn't matter if you don't do anything. Spend time with those that you love, because one of these days they're not going to be here. And actually, I took this weekend off 3 months ago because it's just hard because she's in school still, so she's off on weekends, I'm not. So it's always kind of a battle to get to spend time with each other.
So now she's not even off on weekends with her job.
Right, exactly. So I mean, that's what I want to promote. That's what I want to pitch this week is spend time with those loved ones. And you know what? Cry a river, build a bridge, and get over it. If you got a problem with one of your family members.
Yeah.
Really and honestly, because life's too short for that. Life is far too short for that. But now, there are some family members, they're just pieces of shit.
Yeah.
You can't do anything about that. You
Yeah.
can't do anything about it. But
Yeah.
the bond that I have with my sister is unbreakable. And sometimes we get caught up in, our own shit that's going on in our lives. And sometimes it's just hard, to be able to get that time with each other. But I'm glad that we are, and
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're close.
It's good that you find time and cherish it.
And I love you. That's my pitch. That's my pitch.
Mine is not so nice and sweet. I mean, it's not that it's bad, but it's more of a thing that I love. This week I wanted to pitch the WWE Network.
For $9.99?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
In fact.
Oh, no.
$9.99. Gives you everything you want to see. Watch it on your tablet, phone, or TV. You don't need cable or satellite.
Sweet Jesus, help him.
He has an issue. He's going to have to go to rehab soon.
So.
He has a wrestling addiction. And a Kevin Smith addiction. He wants Kevin Smith's balls in his mouth. He told me once.
Well, right now I just want to talk about the WWE Network.
Oh, sorry.
You're interrupting my last minute pitch.
You interrupt me all the time.
I do?
Yeah, doesn't he?
Why am I always in the middle here?
I don't think the
know.
listeners would agree with you. I'm very courteous in my oral presentation.
Really?
Yes.
Go ahead and keep pitching your shit.
Okay.
You're wrestling.
My wrestling.
You're wrestling.
Anyway, I absolutely love the WWE Network. It's for the listeners who are fans of wrestling but know nothing about the network. This would be
That's like not possible with how much they push it.
How could anybody watch Raw over the last couple of years and not know? But assuming you don't, wow, this is a gold mine for you. Like, I mean, the network.
It's like being a compulsive masturbator and finding out that porn's on the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really it is. In a lot of ways.
That was a good one.
The network is a live streaming channel for wrestling. It also has a massive on-demand library. It can be viewed on PCs, mobile devices, tablets.
He sounds like one of those announcers.
Any consoles.
Except for the Wii.
Except for the Wii because it's a piece of shit.
Aww.
Hating on us.
It might be on the Wii U. I don't know. But nonetheless, it is awesome. It is like I played the music. That's the commercial for it. It is $9.99, and you get
plus tax.
no tax.
Nope, $9.99.
It's plus it has like just a massive back library of wrestling that you just like anything that you want to see is there. And then they also have current shows and stuff, and it's genuinely its own channel. But for $9.99, you get to see all of that plus every pay-per-view that's showed every month.
Mm-hmm.
And normally those would be anywhere between $30 and $50 to $60. So that's really you're saving money just paying for the network instead of paying for the pay-per-views. I mean, like this Sunday is Extreme Rules. I'm really excited about that. That's one of the pay-per-views. In fact, for new customers, it is free this month for the rest of the month of April. I think that's the only critique I have about the WWE Network. I love it. I think it works great. It has its own little flaws here and there, like every other kind of network would. But the one thing I have to say is that they're really into getting new customers, and they give free stuff away constantly, free months and stuff like that. But the loyal customers that's always been there, they don't really do much for.
They gave you a $25 gift card.
They did do that. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe they look at it like the amount of content they have and the service that you get is it's a steal as it is. And I gotta say, I agree. I'm more than happy to pay $10 a month to get everything that I get in the WWE Network. So if you're a wrestling fan, for those who are not wrestling fans, screw you. I don't know. Just kidding.
He's not.
If you're not a wrestling fan, fast forward through this or take your earbuds out or whatever. But if you are and you haven't seen or used the WWE Network, try it out. Like, it's free this month right now, and they'll probably do it again. Just go sign up and see what you're missing as a wrestling fan. But that's my pitch for this week. Anybody who knows me knows that I love wrestling, so obviously I'm going to love the network and be very happy to let everybody know that they should have it as well.
He loves wrestling more than me.
That is so not true.
And Kevin who? What's his name?
And Kevin who?
She's trying to harass me and she doesn't even know his name.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought.
So, what about you? Do you have anything you want to pitch that you're excited about, having fun with? Anything in your life?
Any book you're reading or
band you're into?
Band, yeah.
I'm excited that my best friend is coming back to US.
That's cool.
Yeah.
She is very sick. She has breast cancer and ovarian cancer.
Oh, that sucks.
And she moved away to go live with her father, which is not technically her real father. But she's coming back and we'll be at school together.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well,
so you'll get to see her every day pretty much.
But I will. So.
Yeah.
You'll get to see her every day pretty much?
Yeah, she lives right down the street from me now. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you said that she's also been feeling a lot better, growing her hair back, and that's awesome.
Good.
She's in remission right now.
Oh, she is. That's good.
How old is she?
She just turned 16.
Wow. That's
yeah.
That's rough road to go down.
And she's had it since 7th grade, so.
Wow.
Wow, bless her heart. She's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though, that she's coming
back.
She's that's amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Woot woot! Hashtag cancer awareness, y'all.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So wow, that was a good pitch. That was better than both of ours. I would
yeah,
say.
Right. I agree. I agree.
I don't know. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about before we sign off this week, or We're actually under an hour this week.
No, we're not.
We are. We are at 52 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think we bitched too much about our previous week and stuff. We kind of jumped right in it.
Well, also, like, I was not, I have this weekend off, and then I'm also off on my normal days. So
Yeah, she's
that's
got
less
like a
time
little-
for me to bitch about stuff.
She's got a little mini staycation right now.
Yeah, I need it. I definitely need it. And
Yeah.
more than anything, I needed this time with my sister.
Yeah,
More than
absolutely.
anything, that's what I need.
Awesome.
She
Yeah.
is. I love my sister.
Yep. Actually, when we get done recording, we're going to go have dinner and watch a horror movie. What's the name of the movie?
You'd have to
The
ask her.
Babadook or something like that?
Yeah, the Badabook.
Babadook.
It's on
It's a new
Netflix.
movie on Netflix.
Badabook. Badabook.
Babadook. It's
Yeah.
about a evil children's book. It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll talk about it next week. You know, hopefully we'll get Kurstin back. I thought that maybe since she's almost caught up with Walking Dead, once she's caught up, instead of just having Stephanie do the trivia, we'll have them compete. I'll do the trivia.
Oh,
Awesome.
you're going down.
You're going down.
See, yeah, that'll be fun.
Oh,
That'll be
yeah.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
For now, you know, we're closing out the show, and hopefully it's been a better quality show as far as sound.
Yeah, we're really hoping for that.
Hopefully it's better than last week where we
Yeah.
were drunk.
Oh,
I
that
don't
was
think
a
we drunk nearly
fun,
as
fun
many
day.
F-bombs this week.
Well, hopefully.
So, yeah, so
Sometimes I just can't control what comes out of my mouth.
I
We're just
know,
bad
me either.
people.
Me either. This is true.
I'm a bad people.
Y'all are bad people. I'm
We're
just
all bad
kidding.
people?
I'm kidding.
Oh, my feels.
You have
Ew,
feels?
I hate
I
when
have
people say
feels.
that.
My feels.
I
My
hate
feel.
feels. I hate that. Don't say that.
You know what Kurstin says? I think it's the weirdest thing I've ever heard, but apparently it's something that, like, this generation says.
Says.
I think it's just something that this generation says. When someone's going ham on something.
What
Like,
the
it makes
hell?
me think of me. It makes me think of a
Ham
sandwich.
is like
This is new to
going
me.
hard. Like,
Well, I know because she was talking about
You know what it instantly makes me think of? Porky Pig.
going ham.
Yeah, like Porky Pig going,
Do that again.
ah.
No, like, it's funny too because we were listening to a song that Eminem was featured in, and she was like, "Oh yeah, Eminem goes ham," and I'm like, you know, we're driving to the store, and I was like, "Oh yeah, he does go hard." Like, go hard just seems so so much better to me instead of
it
just go ham.
Is it an acronym?
I don't know.
Like hard
Hard as a motherfucker?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I never thought of that.
Huh. I bet you it's ham sounds stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. People just say it. So it
She told me
kinda
what
just,
a ham sandwich is.
Oh
Well-
God.
Ew. What
Go
was-
ahead and go ham sandwich.
Ew.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
even wanna
really
know.
that. Yeah, you don't. It's pretty gross.
So was this episode ham
Was this episode ham?
or was it ratchet?
Yeah, we must be cool now. We got a 17-year-old's
Ooh,
approval.
I wonder, can Jewish people say ham because they aren't supposed to eat pork?
Are you serious right now,
Yeah.
Kurstin?
Hashtag Jewish people problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag Jewish people can't go ham.
No.
That should be the title of the episode. Jewish people can't go ham.
Oh my God. 3 episodes in and we're already offending people.
Woohoo.
Sorry.
So,
No.
Sorry.
sorry.
Not sorry.
So yeah, that's pretty much we roared through that episode this week. I'm surprised we made it under an hour.
Me too. I don't know how that
So
happened.
maybe we don't even need that S. We'll just fluctuate here
It
and there.
just is what it is.
I
It
think-
is what it is.
I think eventually we'll start doing 2-parters. If we're really into something, we'll just cut it off, and
Yeah.
that'll just extend the episode. So.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we're at 57 minutes, so I guess we could even get it right under an hour.
Whatever works. Whatever's clever.
Whatever's clever.
Whatever's clever.
Yeah, the other thing is, we haven't quite figured out how to close this show out. Like, I'm probably going to play some music. Like that, whatever our theme song will be, we'll play it at the end.
I got it. I know what it should be.
But, like a line to close the show?
Yeah.
Okay, don't say it yet. I'm going to let you close the show then. But first of all, I want to apologize for last week because we had to pee, both of us.
we were
In fact,
like,
Stephanie ran to the toilet. I didn't know she had to go. I knew I did. And she's like, I got to go too. So I'm like pacing outside the bathroom trying not to pee down my leg. So I apologize because we bolted out of here, and I don't even remember exactly what I said. But that's not the proper way to
We're
close.
like, peace out. And then
Yeah,
that was it.
that's the improper way to close the podcast in the closet hour, if you ask me. So this week we're going to give Stephanie the opportunity to close it out the proper way.
All right.
Here you go.
All right. So, this has been Pitch, Podcast in the Closet Hour, with Scott, Kurstin, and Steph. And we're out like deaf kids playing musical chairs.
Sorry if we offended you.